In the last video, we went over how to complete the celebrity's face. For the last body part and component of our physical celebrity, we need to identify and find proper arms or hands for our celebrity. Now, if you're doing a short sleeve shirt like I am, you're going to need to find a full arm. If you have a long sleeve shirt, then you probably just need to find a wrist and a hand. So everybody's are going to be a little bit different depending on the type of shirt that you picked. All of those details are also found in step number 1 on page 3 in the arm section. So what we'll do now is we will continue our last Google search. And this time, I could probably keep my full body. And what we're looking for are Ryan Gosling's or whoever your celebrities that you're choosing. I need to find arms. Now, obviously, this is just at about the elbow, but if I come back to Photoshop, I have a short sleeve shirt, so I need like a full arm. And if you can't find 2 full arms, that's fine. We can just work with one. But if you can find 2, that's definitely better. All right, so this I'm going to click on. I could probably use this arm because that's about where my short sleeve shirt is. Might look a little funny, but this is probably the harder one to see. This one obviously has a shirt off, so I could probably grab that full arm, but his hands are in his pocket, and I need his hands, so that's not going to work. This one I could do, but again, it's the wrong perspective or orientation of his body. It's kind of from the side instead of straight on. So that one probably would look kind of funny as well. All right, I'm not seeing a whole lot of options because he likes to keep his hands in his pocket when he's posing for pictures, it looks like. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to use this arm because I think that's going to work for us. We're going to right click, save image as, and I'm going to call this Ryan Gosling, arm. I'm going to save it into my celebrity apparel folder. It's fine that it's being saved as a JPEG. And we're going to come back, to file open or control O. And I need to find the arm file. We'll open that up. All right. Should be second nature now, but we need to unlock our background layer. I'm going to call this one Ryan Gosling arm. And now I need to clean up everything but Ryan Gosling's arm. So I'm going to use my rectangular marquee tool. I'm going to go to select inverse and press delete. And again, it's going to reverse my selection or inverse my selection and get rid of everything on the outside of that. I'm going to zoom in to make my life hopefully a little bit easier. And then I'm going to come in with any of my selection tools and I'm going to clean up everything but Ryan Gosling's arm. We don't need the shirt because remember we already got a shirt in our image and I clicked too much. Small sections I find work better with selection tools, especially something like the magnetic lasso tool or the quick selection because they tend to have a mind of their own sometimes. And I know I'm going to have to put a background color in because I can already see that I'm leaving back some fuzzies from my background. So I'm going to go ahead and create my new layer right now. I'm going to go to edit fill. My color is going to be red. Perfect. I reorder my layers. Okay, so see how much stuff I left behind? We got to come in and clean that up because you're going to lose major points for that. That's happening because I'm on my red background layer. Just click on the arm layer, then press delete, and life will be good. So I'm going to keep the true natural shape of his arm. I'm going to try to get rid of some of these background contents that we don't need. Inside of his hand also needs to be cut out because that's background that we don't want. My red background just moved. I don't want that to move. Not sure why that happened. All right. Oop, not on the lasso tool. Come back in with my lasso tool, which allows me to make my freehand selections that I'm doing. You use whatever tool that you would like. Everybody has their preference by now, I'm sure. All right, I'm just trying to keep the background contents out while removing some of these fuzzies, keeping the true shape of his arm. So let's try that and see how that looks. I'm going to zoom out. My background layer I am done with, so I can get rid of that. I'm going to use my move tool. So right now I am on step number 3 in the arm section. And what we need to do now is take our move tool and we need to move our hand or arm into our stick figure layer. Again, it's going to be way too big. So step number 4 and 5 tell us that we need to move it to the appropriate spot. Obviously disproportionate. So I'm going to go to my transformations. I'm going to do the shortcut, Control T. I'm going to grab a corner and I'm going to scale that down a little bit. And then before I apply my transformation, I'm going to go ahead and place that in the appropriate spot. And I want to get it as low as possible, the long forearm compared to my shirt. That's okay. You get the idea. All right, and then I'm going to apply my transformation by pressing the Enter key. Now, obviously, I only have one arm, so I'm going to label this one left. And like we did for our shoes, I can click and drag that layer down to create a new layer, make a copy of it, call this one right, get rid of the word copy. All right, and then I'm going to use my move tool. I'm going to move my arm to the other side. Obviously, now it's in the wrong orientation. We got to flip it, just like our shoes. So if we come to Edit, Transform, Flip Horizontal, it's going to go ahead and flip for me. I'm going to use my arrow key since I'm on my move tool to move my arm so it fits within that shirt. Okay, so now I have both my arms. They look somewhat proportionate. Again, I know things kind of look a little funny. They're going to, that's all right. But I've made it the appropriate size and scale to the rest of my body, I feel like. All right. And now what we need to do, step number 8 in the arm section is File, Save As. We're saving it as a PSD. Yes, I want to replace it. And those are my arms, and that's how you do it. The next thing we are going to do in the next tutorial video is go over the background and final touches of how you turn your assignment in.